Zero tolerance?
Zero tolerance of ignorance. Now, I know that we're still some way short of a secure National Health Service free at the point of delivery. But I believe that we can take a step closer to it if we act now. Let us at least have faith in ourselves that we can make a change. We owe that much to the memory of Lindsay Jones.
I assume you knew all about this.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Now, that's what I call leading from the front. It was inspiring.
Well, that's the job, isn't it? If an idea's good, then you may as well commit to it.
Vigorous, I like that. I'd be very interested to discuss implementing your policy right across the board into every aspect of health practice.
Well, it's going to take a major shift in thinking, but that's exactly the way forward, as I see it. And I believe it's going to be a huge benefit to staff and to patients.
I look forward to hearing about that. Well done.
Congratulations, Griffin.
Yeah?
Sleepy rhetoric.
It's not just rhetoric.
No?
Come on, Rick. You both know that poor girl was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing you can do about that. Zero tolerance or no zero tolerance.
There could be.
Do you know what? I'm still amazed that people are taking the life of buzzwords.
Well, of course, the acid test is putting them into action, which I assure you I intend to.
Meaning? Sorry?
I have high hopes for this place, and I'm confident that I can make a change. A real one. Excuse me.
Long live the king.
I just wanted to assure you that what happened this morning, I'm taking steps to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Thank you. Mr. Griffin, can I just say you were really great in there. No, poor Maria's not stopped blubbing.
Rick, well done. Interesting speech.
I understand that there was some sort of disruption in AAU this morning. Security was called?
Yes, but Mr. Griffin got stuck right in there, so...
Thank you, Nurse Jackson. A patient with mental health issues. But I can't have my staff subjected to any kind of abuse.
And we have managed to contain the incident?
The patient is under observation and won't be back on the ward without a carer.
Shall we walk?
We are lucky someone like him is in charge. Yeah. He really knows what he's doing, doesn't he? Don't you think, Mr. Cullen?
Time will tell.
I must say, I would have expected you to discuss this big plan of yours with me before announcing it to the press and staff. Zero tolerance?
Carr seems to think it's a good idea.
Yes, well, Mr. Carr is not the only member of board.
Which is why I was going to ask you to assemble the whole board this afternoon. I just need to put the finishing touches to my proposal.
Yes, well, I would be happier if you'd go through it with me. You need to clarify exactly what you mean by zero tolerance.
And I'd be only too happy to, but duty calls. Don't look so worried, Jane. It's all in hand.
Yes, well, I hope it is, because if you go in front of the board having made your big statements and they veto it, well, it'll be very embarrassing for you and for the hospital.
No, I told you, Mr. Byrne. Yes, I'm covering for the Obs and Gynae locum today, that's right. Just look up the last 7 days. No, because I need them now. No, it's Naylor, not Taylor. I'll call you back.
I don't know why I agreed to do this seminar. You'll have to captain the ship.
You paid me?
Yes, I'll give you a whole lot in a minute. Can you divide my cases between you? Mrs. Beecham will take the lead, of course.
You okay?
Yes, Joseph, why wouldn't I be?
Sorry. I'll probably be back by early PM, but just in case. Joseph, you with me?
What? Yes, yes, of course.
Well, I better get on with my case then, hadn't I?
Thank you.
It's a blister, isn't it? Yep. Well, we could train it ourselves in the treatment room. Or we could get a doctor to aspirate it. Just to be on the safe side, like.
Necessary evil, I'm afraid.
As long as they know what they're doing.
Man, it feels like Alcatraz in here. I'm kidding. So, zero tolerance, that must have caused a few ripples.
It's not just an empty phrase, Michael. It's a necessary change that's going to benefit both the patients and the staff of this hospital.
Yeah. So, any of these changes you care to share?
I think it's time that we started helping people to help themselves.
Yeah, no, I got the spiel, but in practice?
Well, what, you really need me to spell this out for you?
Yeah.
We need to think carefully before we authorize any treatment which doesn't encourage people to look after themselves. We need to review our policy on obese people, on heavy smokers.
Wow, that's straying into risky territory.
That's my job.
It's a bold move, in theory.
There's nothing theoretical about it. It's about to become very tangible.
Okay, well, hold your horses. So, we shouldn't be treating Mr. Moore over there. Bed 2, 55 years of age, incisional midline ventral hernia repair, heavy smoker, and seriously overweight.
You got his file?
Yeah.
Right. How are we doing?
Fine, thank you, Doctor.
Okay. Pleural effusion. Pneumonia?
Looks like it. Once we remove the fluid, you should feel a lot better. Don't let us keep you.
Oh, it's fine.
Don't need 2 doctors for that, do we?
Must be losing your touch, Mr. Byrne.
Should that have blood in it?
We may need to investigate further.
Investigate further. What do you mean?
What could it be? Any number of things.
We'll have a clear idea when we do a CT scan.
CT scan? What, you think it might be cancer?
Well, let's not panic just yet. We'll send this up to the lab for analysis and...
And start you on a course of antibiotics in the meantime.
But you'll come back with the results.
Could be sarcoma, lipoma, cold abscess due to tuberculosis.
Yes, Joseph, you've passed. I can handle this on my own, you know. I've never felt this popular in my whole life.
We need to talk. It's important.
Sure, let me just sort out this...
No, I mean now. You've been giving me the runaround for long enough.
Right, Miss Byrne, is your Peter not working? I need you to scrub up.
Yes, it's just as I started the Guillory case, I was hoping...
I'll tell you what. All yours. I'd love to scrub in.
Actually, this is a case in point. Morbidly obese patient, 20-year smoking habit.
Yeah, I do know my patient.
So you operate today, you might solve the problem short term. Long term, any patient with a hernia is likely to have recurrence if they don't lose weight. Any repairs you make are going to be straining under too much tension.
Wait, where are you taking this? Are you suggesting I ship him off?
No need to look so shocked. I've turned a patient away before.
Yeah, but this is my patient. It's my call.
Michael, this is about people taking responsibility, about making positive changes to their lifestyle. Obese generations bringing up obese generations. I mean, surely we need to look at our responsibility to contributing.
My responsibility is to my patient. Anyway, this is all academic. He's doing theater around lunchtime.
But is the patient aware of the risks? The fact that we might be seeing him again in a few months?
We won't. I'm operating.
All the same, I think he should be told.
What sound does a cat in a race car make? Meow. Shh. You gonna chirp today or not? Is this anything to do with that phone call you had earlier? Oh, bless. What are you like? I mean, it's not funny. Come on. I don't know. She's just falling through the floor again. Is it something I've said?
You're asking me after fixing me up with anything, though?
Yeah, sorry. I mean, it's something to do with the X-File, you know? Maybe we should go to Brando's for happy hour. Cheer her up a bit.
Sure. I'll just fit it in between bouts of vomiting. Oh, look who's showed up. So you can do some work today?
Can't believe it. They've only gone and towed the car away. My dad's going to go ballistic.
Also, just phone the police, say it was stolen from outside your house, and then you won't have to pay for it.
I love you.
I won't speak too soon. These files need updating.
You've got hidden depths, you.
Great to have you back. Look, we're all thinking of going to Brando's later.
Oh,